And I'm gonna crash. I don't want to crash, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to go up again. There you go. Perfect. Whew. No, 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 no. Wow. That was embarrassing. Hi guys, this is Charles and our Pawn Element. We're here in Orlando, Florida. We're gonna go ahead and do a trip to the Orlando Walt Disney World Resort. Let's see. All right, we're taking off. Again, this is the Orlando International Airport. And to the west will be the Walt Disney World Resort. All right, it's a nice day in Orlando, Florida. That's the airport itself, one of the biggest airports in the United States. It's a tourist airport, so yeah. All right, let's go head to the west and get some really good shots of the place.
Orlando is a city in the U.S. state of Florida and is the county seat of Orange County. In Central Florida, it is the center of the Orlando metropolitan area, which had a population of 2,500,000 people, according to U.S. Census Bureau figures released in July 2017. As of 2019, Orlando had an estimated city proper population of 287,442, making it the 71st largest city in the United States, the 4th largest city in Florida, and the state's largest inland city. The city of Orlando is nicknamed the City Beautiful, and its symbol is the Linton E. Allen Memorial Fountain, commonly referred to as simply the Lake Eola Fountain at Lake Eola Park.
One of the things that to know about Orlando is that there's a lot of potholes because it's like near the sea, and the ground is, if you look at the ground, it's like full of holes. So you'll see a lot of not really man-made but natural ponds, as you can see there. So if you can compare the land, it's like cheese with lots of holes in it. One thing to note, Orlando or Florida is starting at the month of June until November, I think, is hurricane season. It's always getting hit by a hurricane, at least for every year. So we're pretty much on the spot, 1,500. Gonna slow down a little bit more to maintain that height or altitude.
Even though Florida is prone to hurricanes, Orlando is one of the most visited cities in the world, primarily driven by tourism, major events, and convention traffic. In 2018, the city drew more than 75 million visitors. The two largest and most internationally renowned tourist attractions in the Orlando area are the Walt Disney World Resort, opened by the Walt Disney Company in 1971, and located about 21 miles southwest of downtown Orlando in Bay Lake, and the Universal Studio Resort, opened in 1990 as a major expansion of Universal Studios Florida, and the only theme park inside Orlando city limits. With the exception of the theme parks, most major cultural sites like the Orlando Museum of Art and Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts and world-renowned nightlife, bars, and clubs are located in downtown Orlando, while most attractions are located along International Drive, like the Wheel at Icon Park Orlando. The city is also one of the busiest American cities for conferences and conventions. The Orange County Convention Center is the second largest conventions facility in the United States. Like other major cities in the Sun Belt, Orlando grew rapidly from the 1970s into the first decade of the 21st century. Orlando is home to the University of Central Florida, which is the largest university campus in the United States in terms of enrollment as of 2015. In 2010, Orlando was listed as a Gamma Plus level global city by the Globalization and World Cities Research Network.
Now, for those of you who are wondering why there's a lot of people retiring in Florida, and that's because it doesn't have, winter. You don't experience winter the same way as the other states do. It doesn't snow. You can see some frost at times, but doesn't snow. And if it does, we're talking about decades and decades, and only a single day will probably, happen, but it's super rare. All right, maintaining 500 feet again, and we're almost there on our destination in Walt Disney World. As I said, it's the weather. The weather is very, it's not that cold. It's hot and a little bit humid, but that's like pretty much the whole year, and you don't need to worry about snow or winter anymore when you're there.
The Walt Disney World Resort, also called Walt Disney World and Disney World, is an entertainment resort complex in Bay Lake and Lake Buena Vista, Florida, in the United States, near the cities of Orlando and Kissimmee. Designed to supplement Disneyland in Anaheim, California, which has opened in 1955, the complex was developed by Walt Disney in the 1960s. The Florida Project, as it was known, was intended to present a distinct vision with its own diverse set of attractions. Walt Disney's original plan also called for the inclusion of an experimental prototype community of tomorrow, or Epcot, a planned community intended to serve as a testbed for new city living innovations. Walt Disney died on December 15, 1966, during the initial planning of the complex. After his death, the company wrestled with the idea of whether to bring the Disney World project to fruition. However, Walt's older brother Roy came out of retirement to make sure Walt's biggest dream was realized.
Here's another resort because we're really nearing Magic Kingdom. So Walt Disney World has a lot of parks, and one of the parks is called Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom is pretty much what you typically see on Disneyland when you go to California, Singapore, Hong Kong. I'm not sure if there's a Walt Disney World in Singapore, but in Hong Kong it does, and or in Japan too. And you'll always see Magic Kingdom there. But it has other parks like Epcot, Hollywood Studios, we got Animal Kingdom, and the others. So it's really nice when you get there, because the thing is, it's like if you know where Macau is near Hong Kong, it's like the size of Disney World is like 5 Macaus. Or 1/3 of Singapore, I think. Or 1/4 of Singapore. That's how big the Disney World is. Alright, we're approaching it now. You should be able to see some parking areas here. Yep. And look at that circle one. I think that's Epcot. So I'm gonna slow down. Yep, that's Epcot right there. And we've been there, it's really nice. When you go to Epcot, you'll be able to pretty much travel around the world, because it has pretty much a lot of countries that you can visit and their culture on that particular park. And Epcot is only, you can only see Epcot in Walt Disney World. Nowhere else. There you go, Epcot. Yep, this is the pond right there. We walk that pond. It's yeah, that's the Inca, I think. This is Mexico. Yep, this is the circle. The whole thing. This whole circle right here, in this pond is Epcot. And I'm gonna crash. I don't want to crash, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to go up again. There you go. Perfect. Whew. No, 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 no. Wow. That was embarrassing. All right. Sorry about that. That was a blunder. So we're back in Walt Disney World. Let me see if I can see the outro. There we go. And we're gonna continue without crashing this time. That was my bad. It really shows it's been a while since I've played this game. In front of us, as you can see, that little circle there, that's Epcot. And you know, there's a lot of other parks within Disney World that you'll be able to go to and explore. Did you know that before Disney became Disney World, you know, they were based in California. They went to Florida and hired other people to start buying land in Florida, and different types of people. That way it's not obvious that Disney's the one buying it, and until, you know, they have like a lot, 43 square miles of it being bought. And because, you know, if they know that Disney is the one trying to buy it, they'll pretty much put the price up, and you know, they can't have that. So it was a smart move for them, because they're able to buy the land in a cheaper price. I don't see where the castle is. Yeah, see that highway right there? That's all Disney World. Right there. Feet. Here's another hotel. That's a Disney World hotel. And we can see the castle this time. It's the castle. Yes, see that? That's the castle, and all you can see here is the Magic Kingdom Park. That's the Magic Kingdom Park right there. Woohoo! See that icon right on my top right corner where my airplane icon is? So that's where the Magic Kingdom Park is, right? You see where it says Costa, the triangle right there? That's Epcot Center. Now you can see how big Walt Disney World is. See, that's the castle right there. Yay! And of course, there are other parks, but at least now we know the iconic Disney World here in Orlando, Florida. Thank you for joining me on this trek here in Florida. Again, this is Charles from Arpon Element. See you again next time.